Virgo. Hello, Virgo. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Virgo and what does Virgo need to know. Okay, there's something that's weighing heavily on you and you've got to just put it down. It's not your burden to bear. It's not, I feel like it's not even your responsibility. Yeah, your responsibility is to yourself and to take care of your own health and your own wellness. So there's a problem in your life, or there's a burden here, and it's time for you to put it down. It will be healthier that way, or you are entering into a phase in your life where you are unburdened by the past. A lot healthier environment that you're stepping into because you're putting this down. Because you're letting it go. Because you're accepting the will of the divine in your life. If something is over, you're not going to cling to it. You're going to allow it to be over. There's a radical acceptance here, and it may not be easy. Because maybe you feel like there's unfinished business. You're stuck on something and you don't see the way forward. But I see that you are on the threshold of a new consciousness, and you will see the way forward toward a healthy, abundant lifestyle for yourself. Physical health and wellness, as well as financial stability and abundance. When you lay down this burden that I still feel like it's not even yours to bear, you may also be coming to the end of a difficult project, or there were some restrictions and limitations, delays in getting paid for work that you've already done, and you're now getting paid. Now you're going to get paid for your work. Money may have been held back or withheld from you. You didn't know when you were going to get paid, or you had to wait 2 weeks. There was a waiting period. And it was difficult for you because you weren't entirely sure when you were going to get paid or how much or something like this. Or it was like, even if you knew, you weren't sure when it was going to happen. But I see that now this delay is over, these blockages are being lifted, and you are gaining the abundance that you've earned, that you deserve. You may have been working in a dead-end job of some kind, and when you release that job, you end up finding a new one that's much more prosperous for you, much more financially lucrative endeavor coming your way. Yeah. A better position. It may have been hard for you to take care of the bills or responsibilities. You didn't see how you were going to meet your responsibilities, or you didn't see how you were going to make ends meet. But now you are making ends meet. That's what I'm seeing. You need to know that this struggle is ending, or it's over, or you're not going to have to struggle like this anymore. Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, you're going to be feeling so much better. I see a problem is being solved here. Straightening out your finances, straightening out your health. You may need to speak up about how you feel. You may need to speak to a professional or get some kind of advice from a trusted source or someone who has already dealt with this, or they have expert intelligence, expert knowledge. You may be seeking out the advice of an expert. And this is helping you to regain a sense of clarity and purpose that may have been lost, that may help you to see a way forward in a dark, difficult situation, especially when it comes to your health and finances. Physical health and financial abundance may be an issue here today. I feel like you may have also been keeping quiet about how you feel in a relationship, or someone is holding back their emotions, their desires, their feelings. There's a desire for intimacy, a greater sense of emotional, spiritual, physical intimacy. And someone's being silent. They're not speaking about it. They're not saying how they feel. They're not talking about what they want. Someone may feel like they're missing out. They feel like they miss you, or you miss them. Feeling left out. Someone's gone cold, and this is weighing heavily on you. There could be someone that you wish to talk to, that you wish to connect to, that you would like for them to respond to you, or they would like you to respond to them. But there's a lack of communication. There's something's being delayed or held back or held up. And today, right now, in this reading, it's best to let it go. It's best to accept life for what it is on life's terms. Accepting life on life's terms right now. Releasing the expectation, releasing the need to control the outcome. Maybe easier said than done, but that's what I'm seeing here. You miss them. You feel bad. It feels bad when someone's ignoring you. But perhaps it's best to just let it go. Focus on something else. Focus on anything else right now. Focus on what gives you a sense of health and happiness. What makes you feel good in your spare time, with your free time. What kind of hobbies do you like to do? What kind of, arts and crafts or something? What do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do to relax? What do you like to do that makes you feel uplifted and healthy and secure within yourself? You may end up realizing that you're better off alone, or you're better off without these problems or this person and their problems in your life. But right now it may be hard to see that you are on the threshold of a new consciousness, and it's heavy and it's difficult to get over or get through it. So you want to make sure you're taking very good care of yourself, giving yourself the kind of love and care and attention that you deserve, because it seems like you're not going to be getting that right now from this person or relationship with this person that seems to be quiet and cold and distant at this time. I also get the sense that someone may be breaking the silence and telling you something that you did not expect to hear. You may have thought this person was quiet for one reason, and it turns out to be, the truth is a totally different reason than you thought. You may have thought that they were quiet because they just don't like you, or they're not interested in you. It may turn out to be the case that there was something serious that happened. There was a reason, a serious reason. There may have been an injury or a sickness or illness. Someone's healing from an illness here. Healing and straightening out their life, figuring out their finances. They may be in debt, or they may have lost an opportunity of some kind, and this put them in a dark mood. Or this person may struggle with feelings of, I just heard, inferiority. Feelings of like a poverty mindset where they feel like they don't have enough. And so they may think that you are very abundant and beautiful and attractive, but they feel like they don't measure up, or you could do better, or they can't give you what you need, Or vice versa, you can reverse the roles. You may feel like you can't give this person what they need right now. You may feel like you are suffering some illness, some physical or financial setback here. And so right now, it's best for you to focus on your own healing, your own personal life, like your own individual wellness. Redirecting your focus to your own personal wellness at this time is advisable. Maybe you need some sleep, to sleep on it. Get some rest. I feel like someone is in a bad mood, and they may just be hungry or tired, or just overworked and not getting paid on time is a big deal here, or not getting paid enough, not getting paid what you expected. And this is causing some problems. It could be stressing you out and keeping you up at night. It could be that you don't have the money to pay rent or bills or food even. I'm getting some insecurity here. And so if you are struggling with debt or financial problems and health problems, and you may not want to talk about it, or you may not have very good news. And so perhaps someone might care very deeply about you, or you may care deeply about this person, but if they're not open to talking about what's going on, it's hard to understand why they're being so quiet if they are keeping this problem from you, or keeping this health issue to themselves. They're not telling you about this. They don't want to talk about it. They want to handle it on their own. Somebody feels like they need to handle something by themselves. And actually, this approach is making it harder than it has to be. For some. For others, well, maybe it's just they need a little time alone this week to recuperate their losses after some kind of setback or disruption. I feel like it's more of like a setback. And so they may want to get something off of their chest. There's something that they need to express and speak on, but they're not doing that right now. I almost get like a hermit mode. This may be temporary, and it's not a very deep, introspective, spiritual type of hermit mode that I'm seeing right now. It's more like I'm picking up on someone who needs to get some rest, needs some deep sleep to solve a problem here. And I feel like this problem has seemed to be insurmountable, but it's not insurmountable. In fact, there is help here. I feel like someone needs to talk about it, to be open about what's going on. So I do see communication incoming here. And help is on the way. Someone who really cares wants to help, to support, uplift, and elevate you, to give you the kind of encouragement and support. I just feel like there's someone coming towards you who they may be very generous, and they may have a wealth of knowledge or experience to share. They may have resources to share. Could be they're giving you a job opportunity. Could be that they are lending you some money, like giving you a loan, and this is going to help to solve this problem. whatever it is that you need to solve this problem, I see that it's coming through here, and you're going to be very happy about this. This is an uplifting, happy ending here to what seems to be a very burdensome, difficult situation. So this is a breakthrough. That's good. We love to see it. Yeah, 6 of Wands, victory and success. So perhaps getting some sleep, getting some rest, maybe getting some advice, perhaps talking to a professional, speaking on how you feel about this, being more open about what you're going through, being honest about what you're going through. You're able to solve the problem. It's not insurmountable. You may just need to see it in a different perspective, like getting an outside opinion on this, getting a second opinion. You may need to set a second opinion. It could be your friend or your lover. It could be someone giving you advice on this relationship. I picked up on a number of dynamics here. Perhaps not all of them apply to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever it's for. It's a general reading for Virgo. If you'd like personal details, you could email me for a personal reading. But it just seems like some type of communication here coming in. Opening up, being honest and direct, communicating the problem, talking about it with somebody. That's a part of all of this. It's a part of solving it. It helps you to solve the problem. It's a very supportive, uplifting conversation. Any kind of misunderstanding is going to be cleared up. And the problem is going to be solved. Again, one last time, there is a need to rest and relax and recuperate. So just because the problem is solved, or, the money finally comes in, or you get the resources that you need finally, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything is over. It's like after this cycle ends and you get to the finish line of this problem or this project that you've been working on, you may need to take some time off or take a break, take a night off, take a day off, and get some sleep, because this has been very stressful. It feels very burdensome, and you want to make sure you're giving yourself some time and space to recover and recuperate for your health. Okay, resting is productive in this reading today. Productive rest. Resting is productive when you're healing, and you're not going to be on your best game, your A game, if you're tired, exhausted, overworked, underpaid. Rest is productive. It helps you to recuperate and show up better the next day. You need some sleep. Okay, let's get an oracle from Hecate. I just got this new oracle, the Hecatean Path. I love it. The goddess Hecate. We're going to talk to her. We're developing a relationship with her. So let's see what she has to say for Virgo today about this situation, or in general. Some advice from Hecate for Virgo today about this. Transformation. Ooh, look at that artwork. Okay, number 56. Transformation. Okay, Kirke. She's the sorceress daughter of Helios. She can change the shape of those things that cause her offense. However negative things around us might seem, we have the power to change them for the better. Okay, so you may be in a negative situation, and this is reminding you that you have the power to change this situation into something better. Don't become focused on change for change's sake. You cannot force things to go your way. Right, so there's that acceptance here. You can't force it to go your way. But sometimes you have to resist temptation and move away. Sometimes you have to move away from the temptation to try to control things here. Kirke's chalice and wand hint at the potential for unity, but her guile can be a cause for concern. So there's the potential for unity here, but there's also cause for concern. The guile, the being somewhat, I guess guile would be like a little bit manipulative or somewhat dishonest. So however negative things might seem, we have the power to change them for the better. Something may have caused you offense here. Something may have been offensive to you, or it's like weighing heavily on you. But you have the power to change this situation. And I see that coming in for you here. And a breakthrough here. Perhaps you start to realize your own power in this situation and your ability to speak on it and to manifest the changes that you want and need. I've also got one more oracle here. I want to do a Woodland Wardens oracle. It's been a while. One card from my Woodland Wardens. I've got boundaries. Yes, boundaries. So there may be a boundary, right? It goes back to the beginning of the reading where we were talking about how it's not your problem to solve, somebody else's responsibility to solve their own problem. And I feel like this is bringing us back to that. I'm going to read from the book for boundaries. I've got a tower here. Every single sign has had the tower lately, except Libra, incidentally. I feel like it's a collective thing. I wonder what's going on in the astrology. So let's read for boundaries. 38. Here we go. How can I assure... one of the questions to ask. How can I ensure my needs are met? You cannot help others unless you first help yourself. Maintain healthy boundaries around your time and energy, giving generously only once you have sufficiently fed. Take care not to judge others who seem bristly or closed off. Consider that they may have good reason to protect themselves from harm. Respect their boundaries, allowing them time to open up on their own terms. Okay. So this could be you or someone that you're dealing with that's been kind of closed off, that needs to have some healthy boundaries, that needs to take care of themselves first. Yeah, there's the High Priestess. Okay. This could be someone who's very self-sufficient, who's been very quiet, keeping something to themselves. They may have good reasons for that. So ask yourself, have I established healthy boundaries around my own time and energy? And do I respect the boundaries of others? This could be both. You respecting your own time and energy and also respecting the boundaries of others. Someone may have gone quiet or cold. You may feel left out. If that's you, it's someone may have a good reason for putting up their walls right now, and it might not even have anything to do with you. So taking it personally may not be useful at this time. It might have something to do with you, but it might not. Giving this person time to open up on their own terms, I think, is very wise. I do see that there is communication incoming that helps to solve this problem. I do see a deeper, more uplifting, fulfilling connection here. So it turns out for the best in any case, but this person may just need time. This may be a Taurus or someone with moon in Taurus who sometimes has a hard time, I guess, opening up about the things that are bothering them. Taurus just had a similar message, but for them, they were having a hard time talking about something that was causing them pain and suffering and sorrow and really bothering them. If you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you have Taurus in your chart, I would recommend watching that reading. There may be something in that message for you. Allow yourself time to open up on your own terms. Allow yourself the boundaries that you need to make sure that your needs are met before you try solving other people's problems. Also, allow other people to take care of themselves in the way that they need to, respecting their boundaries just like you would expect someone to respect yours. That could be a message for someone. Perhaps it's not even your fault. I feel like there's a reassurance here in the end that, like, this is a deep connection. It's uplifting. It's an important relationship. But growth and progress are not always linear, right? Sometimes there are delays, setbacks. There's cause for concern, or someone has a reason. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. But those reasons are probably valid. Either way, it's probably legitimate. I mean, who am I to say? If you have a reason for putting up a boundary, then that reason is valid to you. I'm also hearing like no is a full sentence. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to justify it. Right? Boundaries exist to preserve and protect us, and we respect them. We respect them in ourselves, and we respect them in others. Or at least we should. I do feel like you're probably dealing with a Taurus here who's going through something, but that may not be for everybody. But that's what I've got for you today, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. You have the power to change the situation for the better. And I do see communication here coming through that's going to help clear things up. Yeah, I feel like you're in a relationship with a fellow earth sign, and their behavior right now is kind of confusing. Or you may be the one confusing them, vice versa. I just see that these problems are not insurmountable, and clarity is going to be restored here. So take good care of yourself. Make good choices, respect your own need for boundaries, respect the boundaries of others, and don't try to force it. Don't try to force it. Okay, let this open up, let this develop in its own time, on its own terms. That's what I've got for you today, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.